Hi everyone, today I'm going to be telling you about my 2015 reading goals. I have 8 goals for this year. 6 of them are related to books, 2 of them aren't, not strictly anyway. So I'll begin straight away. The first goal is the number of books I'll read this year. Last year I set my target as 50 and I actually read 60, and I was going to set myself the same goal, 50 again for this year, and then at the last minute I thought, no, considering the amount of books I have in mind to read, I doubled it to 100. Whether that's entirely sensible, I'm not sure. It is quite a high number. It involves me reading nearly 2 books a week. So I'll see. My second goal is to read more important or significant books within the science fiction and fantasy genres. Now for this I have created what I'm calling my SFF Reading Project for this year, and quite simply this involves me reading 1 science fiction and 1 fantasy book every month of the year, and hopefully some of them will be buddy reads if other people are interested. I'll link the video below if you are. And this should be quite a fun thing to do. The third goal is diversity. I know this seems to be a popular thing, and indeed it's the only reason I became really aware of it is because of BookTube. And quite simply, last year my sort of statistics were really heavily biased towards white male authors. So I want to make it a bit less uneven. My fourth goal is not to do with reading, it's actually to do with writing. I've barely written anything since Camp NaNoWriMo last April, which is pretty pathetic to be honest. So I want to write on a more regular, consistent basis. Not enormous amount necessarily, well obviously it was handy, but I just want to write a few thousand words every month throughout the whole year, and that will get me on a good basis. My fifth goal is to do with book buying. Now I'm not setting myself any kind of book buying ban or limits or anything. It's actually to do with I want to complete certain author series and collections off. I've got quite a few of them all over the place on my shelf. I'm not telling you what they are because obviously it will spoil the book hauls themselves, but there are quite a few of them. So I'd like to complete the series and then they'll look really nice on my shelf, and I can finally finish knowing about whichever worlds they are in question. The sixth goal is lighting, quite simply. At the moment I'm using natural light, and I always have to rely on natural light because the artificial lighting in this room is simply terrible, and this is starting to become a problem because English weather is totally unpredictable. So I want to get a softbox or a light box. Mercedes from Mercy's Books and Musings sort of reminded me of this only a few weeks ago, and it's something that I now really want to get. Getting a softbox would mean that I can film whenever I feel like it, rather than trying to rely on English sunshine, which, yeah, not exactly the best thing ever. The seventh goal is not book related, and it's quite simply I want to go on holiday. Last year I went on holiday to Iceland and it was brilliant. Iceland is a brilliant country, by the way. And I want to go somewhere again this year. I am not sure where, but I do have a couple of places in mind. Either somewhere in America, I'm not sure where, it's a big country, or Tokyo, Japan. But I'll see. The eighth and final goal is quite simply to continue to speak to everybody and get to know everybody. Over the last year I've spoken to many interesting and fun people and had some really interesting conversations about quite a few different things, not all of them related to books, and I just want to continue that because it's been really fun year. So that's it for the goals part of this video, but I do have a question for everybody watching. Is there any particular type of video you would like to see me make? It doesn't necessarily have to be related to books. It can be anything else that you think I might be able to talk about in an interesting manner. Let me know if there is, and I will give it some serious thought. I would like to expand what I'm doing a little bit. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you another day. Bye for now.